Hello, hello. Oh, is that lighting? Hello, this is Dead Hamster. I'm gonna go ahead and start a new level today. Something a little bit different than the ones I've done before. So instead of going for something a little more rural or natural, most of the levels have been sort of cliff sides or mountainscapes or islands. I'm gonna do something very domestic. I'm gonna do a pure cityscape, something very urban, looking for like skyscrapers, straight alleys, and grid intersections. It's going to be very different, very interesting, and very open. I don't want to restrict the roadways to any specific path. I will need to eventually, but I want to have a very open kind of dynamic where players are able to sort of navigate the city how they want, so to speak, in order to make that lap. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to be able to do that. But yeah, that's something I definitely want to incorporate too, is a feeling of openness navigating through this. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully you don't end up feeling too lost. Yeah, altogether we'll see how that comes in. But let me switch over. Something else too. I figure instead of just going and finding something to watch, I would just play this through. So this is the most recent level I just made. I'm gonna call it Danger Canyon because I haven't come up with a name before it. So there's just a couple AI running through, going through items. That'll be running on a loop. They are actually playing. That's not a video. That's the emulator playing through. I figure that's just as good as a backdrop as any. Well, hello everybody. Hope your day's going well. Hope everything's going good for you guys. Alright, so roads. Figure of probably 200, I think. I don't think it needs to be any wider than that, but definitely the widest that I would normally recommend. How long is a block? I guess a block would be 2,000 then. Okay, so I'm going to start off. Hey Edmund, what's going on? Welcome. Going for a, you're right at the start, but we're going for a city kind of level. Skyscrapers, something very urban. Alright, so I guess I want 2 lanes here, going there, and 2 lanes back. And a sidewalk on both ends. Yeah, I don't know what that little twitch is. They're not supposed to be able to turn in the air either, so shame on them, right? Cheat. That's okay, because they can't go around corners for nothing. Yeah, they're really bad. They fall off on that one every time. That's after I fixed it. I watched them go, and he was falling off where Mario is every time, and that's as far as he got, and I didn't have it out of bounds yet either. So I tweaked the paths a bit, and I made it on the very inside, almost everywhere, but they're still going for the bottom. In game, it won't matter because you're not actually seeing them like this, and they cheat. As soon as you don't see them, they're zipping around and doing all sorts of crazy shenanigans. So I just want to bring it up just a few, I think. I don't want to... I guess I'll go for 5. Now 5's probably too much. Just 4, I guess. 4. Now I need to delete the sides. Okay, so this is my base road piece. A couple pieces of road and the sidewalk. I'm going to change the materials now ahead of time so that I don't have to do it later. Because when I copy this all over the place, it's going to be nice and easy. There we go. Yeah, thinking ahead. So, do I want to build the roads? Yeah, I want to build the road first. Then add in... Okay, here we go. I need to build an intersection. So that's the... Guess I could do it as a whole. No, I do need to do those 2 parts. I'm good. Way to merge all this. We're going to go with a city level, so very urban, skyscrapers, all sorts of domestic things like that. I was saying how most of my levels are pretty rural, like this. It's all mountains and canyons and islands. Want something very modern and very industrialized, so skyscrapers, things like that. Not necessarily like huge ones, but just a city. Yeah, something different. Something very, very different from normal. Messed up. Call it that. I guess really the intersection, I'm piece. That's my construction piece, so to speak. Not the roadway. Delete. Go ahead. Do as much cleaning up as I could. 92 to 99. 290. All this. Beautiful. God, it's all mixed. That's what I'm starting to do. Yeah, I'm going to start off with this intersection, which is 2 roadways wide, and the sidewalk with a little bump up. So I'm evening all this out perfectly and kind of getting the right measurements. And then I'm going to... okay, you're saying more than that. 1 second. Like the faces on the road. Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm already a few steps ahead, but that's not a... You were saying like with multiple... Oops. Delete that other one. No, stop, please. Please stop. So starting with something like this. Probably go a lot quicker. I'm gonna trim this up and just... I got an idea in my head already. But... Okay. Ah, 180. 80 now, so... Some... Run this again. Sure. Yeah, sorry. Sounds very annoying. 1 second. Thank you for saying that. That was annoying me probably as much as it was you. Ow. Thought I centered everything. No, it's not.
Hey, you very good.
Thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciate it, Fernando Bros. Right there. So it is definitely action. So I'm sorry. What I'm trying to do here, by the way, everyone, is just align. Oh, well, welcome. Glad you're here. Sorry, this is a rough part to get into. I was just about to say what I'm trying to do here is to align all these vertices right the first time so that it's all set up now. I'm going to be copying this piece a lot of times, and I don't want it to be misaligned at all before I start copying it. Trying to go through, flatten everything out. That doesn't make. That's why. That's. Should be good enough now. I move. Something like that. Yep, this is going to be a new custom level for it. I have just started it a little bit ago. Could be bridges, overhead train tracks. Yeah, definitely shouldn't be totally flat. Spinners at the bottom. Jeez. Nope. Yeah, I probably should have turned that on before I started all of this. I'd never use it. It's always agitated me. Just a personal thing. But no, MDTA actually showed me a pretty nice setup last time. But normally I don't like using snaps. Get to that at another point. It's got to come back around, up, overlooking this, then back down here. These will go off into tunnels, these will go off into tunnels, and those will be blocked off. I'll somehow block off this as well. Figure that out. Pac-Man track, that's not bad. It probably looks somewhat like that from the top down. So, this... Why did that happen? Oh. Only happened right here. Where else I can see that? Then I'd have to start. Alright, going back to that grid idea then. Let's just start from that. Yep. Goddamn welds. I figured 2 won't do, you know, harm. So I'd put the sidewalks like 4 apart. Whatever. Alright. What did I want to do? It was 1,000, I think. Road was 100. I don't remember. Back up real quick. Look at what this was. Twelve 17. Alright, I screwed it all up. So it doesn't matter. Pick it up. Yeah, I do that whenever I go to clean stuff up. I've learned to start loving poly for that. I haven't gotten used to it enough to build stuff out quickly in it. But yeah, no, poly is amazing, especially for like if when I want to clean this up and get rid of these lines right here, for example. Poly's great for that. I might actually want to do before start. That middle piece not drop down? No, it did. Okay. Building this shape out again. Time my sidewalks is still fine. But I forgot to do the materials class. Shouldn't be too. Do the road instead. Go. Good enough. Roads are number 2 now instead. So, I'm gonna build out at least a few of these. So this part will be twice as long as opposed to square out. I want a park area, so I figure this is as good a spot as any. I want to kick it in or figure out, yeah, flat. Well, not flat. In-law. Material 3. Give it a bit of differentiation. Pretty. Pretty bad. Gotta be pretty good enough for now. Like that, we got a nice building with a little overhang. Oh, zoomed way out. Quite like that. Got a good reason for it. That's a fair bit better. Side. That one is also good. Nice. So, I don't know the idea for this yet. It's a city, so it's going to be something with skyscrapers and urban. I don't know quite. No specific city, no name or anything. Just figure out more for that later, but it's just going to be out of bounds thing right there, a barrier where you won't be able to drive past it. Now I'm guessing focus on doing. Nope, nope, missed that one. Missed that one by a mile. building out buildings. Unintended. Yeah, that's something I'm going to be doing somewhere over here. And just in general, these are going to work as tunnels. Because each building will kind of block the stuff behind it. I can't see anything over here if I'm driving right here. So I don't have to draw any of this stuff. Then if I'm in a tunnel driving back, which is what the return is going to be, I don't see anything over there. If I had that many polygons, right? Well, I guess if they're not all on screen at one time, yeah. Ooh, subway tunnel's probably the best way to come back. Definitely got to give subway tunnel. I was thinking of having an overpass somewhere over here, going from like where this section will be over, because this is where the entrance will be. This is going to be an entrance. That will be an entrance. That's supposed to be road, and this will be an entrance. Go ahead and fix that right now. This is out of bounds. This is out of bounds. Here will be out of bounds. So I'm really hoping that I can get away, so to speak. With the player not being able to see stuff. That's the idea. Because there's going to be a lot of stuff to draw. A whole lot of stuff. Actually, no, I don't even want these, do I? It's supposed to be like this. It's just... That's probably going to be a great... That's going to be fun, figuring all that out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Have a blast with that. Already regretting this. Yeah, it's nice to be able to not draw things. Not have to render everything at once. Gonna need a lot of that. Just trying to create buildings that are unique as well, that aren't all the same, just cookie cutter, square, all the way up to the top. Even if they're not very unique and they're just still rather square, they have a little bit of variation to them. Yeah, me too. Me too. Back to that. Nice that generally the buildings don't take too many polygons, so I'm able to put a little bit of structure to them. Not have to worry about cost of drawing them. I guess the real damage is the road and the sidewalk. Green is for grass areas. Any area that'll have grass. Mostly for scenery. It will slow you down technically, but not really going to be driving through those areas for the most part. I don't know, maybe people will. See what the routes will be. Oh. The video popped up, right? Whatever it was worked. That's a good one. Statue of Mario isn't a bad idea. Sometime. a lot of fun. A lot of fun getting to something, putting something together, or even just something up. Yeah, it kind of does. So this whole here, ugh, what I want to do. Get into go. Or two. lining up this, what's going on? Okay, so lining up these over here, so I could weld them. Way more frustrating than it had to be. Alright, same thing. We're lining up those vert. Up, goes up. All this. Pull back. So clear that out. Align the cave. Excuse me. Yeah, you go through the tunnel to get back to the beginning. Oh, the reason I just went and deleted all that is so that I could just have my ready-made little connection. It didn't. It's okay. Yeah, it's gonna come up on a cliff above the level, right over here, then come back down, back on. Thank you, appreciate it. No, very good. It's not completely yet. No, not really. This worked right. A little bit, yes, but not really. No. Waste of time. How could I do it? Oh god, it's a humbug. Okay then. Start over. Okay, all done. How easy is it supposed to be? Ouch. Welding these together. This is going to be our exit, so to speak, from the tunnel. Okay. Got our big city in here. Lots of ways to navigate through. Not sure how high that sidewalk is. Only one chatting at the moment. Yeah, it seems like other people have gone quiet. I'm probably gonna go quiet in a little bit myself. I'm gonna be falling asleep very shortly. But still stream for a little bit longer. Hello, Kittles. What's going on? Yep, that's what I figure it usually is. People kind of tuning in the background. That's what I usually do when I have Twitch on. It's just in the background as I do my own things. If and when people get to stop by, I always appreciate it, but busy world out there. Like this being on a 45. Thank you. Ooh, pasta. I had my dinner earlier. I cheated and went for takeout. About once a week, when I have one of my days off, I get real excited and I go and get some pizza. The rest of the day, all I can ever get is breakfast. Where I work overnights, so I'm always on the other side of the clock. I like the 5. It's definitely tough getting used to. I've done it a lot in the past, so I don't mind it too much. But you're not used to it, it takes a lot out of you. It drains you. It's certainly an adjustment. Especially if you have to go back to being like doing things during the day. I'm lucky in that for the most part I don't go back to daytime, I just stay on the overnights. So if you have to go, yeah, time is gone. You have no idea what day it is, what time it is. I go to sleep and I wake up and I'm like, wait, is it still today or did it like go into tomorrow? It's 4 o'clock and it's almost daylight. Is it 4 o'clock in the morning? 4 o'clock at night? I don't know. Yeah, it really messes you up. Yep, and that's the thing. If you have to flip back and forth, that kills you. I couldn't do that regularly. I used to for a while, back when I worked a different job, and I don't do that anymore, and I don't miss it at all. Oh man, it's dreadful. So for you having to do that, I feel for you, man. That's tough. Certainly tough. Give me 1 second. I'll be back in just a half second. Okay. So, continuing then. I think I might do a star statue instead of Mario. Mario's a lot of polygons. That's going to be tough to draw. Like, one of these buildings is only what? With the sidewalk, it's 60 faces, and Mario's probably, 200 or so. So it would be tough to draw Mario, but a star statue, I could definitely. That's what I was kind of thinking earlier when you had said that. I think I might do... I already used all these building slots. Which one don't I like? This one. I don't like this. And 64 logo isn't a bad one. That might be a decent statue. Oh, gross. 12-hour shifts too. Yeah, and 64 logo might not be too bad. Right? How do I even draw one of those? Jesus, hold on. That might actually be really bad because I have to figure out how to do it. We're just gonna go for it. This is right so far, right? I'm not completely butchering this.
Hey, you're very good.
Hope so.
See you next time.
Guess I don't even need that. Yes and also no. Like you can see right now this is running in multiplayer, but for some reason you have to load time trials first. I don't know why. I broke something. I'm sorry. So I'll fix that soon. But yeah, first if you load, and thank you, I'm so sorry. Casual Kira, thank you so much for the follow. I greatly appreciate that, as always. Always love people, showing some interest in the custom levels and things like that. 1064 logo. Let me make sure. Yeah, so I gotta come back up. Back. Yeah, so I should be good once I go. 1 second. Setting that right there. Doesn't look right. It's so close though. What do I have to scoot to the left? There's so many. Like that? Oh. Is it like that? Ah, damn it is like that. You're right, I do have to make it more. Oh. Oh. What do I do? What idea was this? Yeah, sure, I can do the N64 logo, I said. That's a good idea, I said. This won't be terrible. Be the worst time ever. Not even what I want to do. It is, but then I have to bring this one back down and equal them out. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, that's the problem I'm having now. I thought that I did that, but I didn't. Alright, new plan. Delete that. Start over. New plan. Try again. Took what we learned. Hopefully we learned something. Try again. Oh, man. What a terrible idea. I don't know why I'm clicking that. What is that, halfway? Third? Quarter? Different? What? How come that effective, I guess? Okay, here we go. Just do it live. Probably could. Fun. Might have it. I think this might be it. Alright, that is close enough. There we go. Fix that up, and we're gonna have ourselves an N64 statue. This was a great idea. I take back everything I said. Now that it's almost finished, marvelous. A lot of extra faces. Let's do something about all of those faces. No. No. For no reason, because we're not doing it. Thought it was just those two. I guess it's all of them. Going crazy. Why? Have you done it? Why? 1 second. This website. Put your ROM here, the patch there, you'll be able to save it. That one doesn't work. Then this one should. Both of those are very easy to work with. You know, whatever. Just gotta. Do this. Rebuilding them so that they use less faces this time. That way it's not not that it was using that many before, but $112. out there. I wouldn't have the time. And if they were interested, which they wouldn't be. And see the insides here. The 45? Yeah, that's a good idea. I guess I won't need bottoms. So, fun time. I can cheat a little bit at least when we do the outsides. Same. Starting to figure out more what does and doesn't screw up the collision. So I'm starting to get a little more confident with the non-seamless geometry. Still generally do not like it. Pedestal might have been an idea, but I think I kind of like it better as an art piece almost, sitting in the grass. Get a lot of those in urban areas. I don't think it would work as you're driving around it though, because you wouldn't see the other side of it. It would only you wouldn't see the other side of the logo, right? Dude, I had hot wings and pizza for lunch. That's what I would suggest. But I can probably still raise it up on a pedestal. we go. Oh yeah, for the surface map. Yeah, I'll probably end up doing that when I draw that out. Right, I'm doing the render now, I guess, and I'll dumb down the surface as opposed to however much I need to. Yeah, a lot of these buildings can be cubes for the surface map. Actually, I can just do a straight cube up instead of having all this stuff. I realize it does draw the surface map every frame, so if that can be a little bit less complex, that's good, I guess. No, no loops. The gravity doesn't work that way. Once you get to a certain height, you just fall back down. Like that. Like Toad and Peach are doing. You just tumble down. Okay. Thinking this entire thing over here again, then have that above area up there. Saves me a lot of drawing too. Like that. Never put that little piece of the sidewalk in, so that's annoying. We have to go back and redo all of those. Okay. Yeah, especially considering how big this level's gonna be comparatively. Thinking of ooh, traffic lights would be cool. Certain I don't know if how I probably can't do too many traffic lights, but certain things like that. Traffic lights just because I'd have to do many if I wanted to do it realistic at every intersection. Some fencing though, like around the park especially. I'm gonna put a few trees in there. Um, yeah, I gotta watch the polygon count. I'm starting to get kind of high. This definitely won't work for console, so this is gonna be no good for that. I'm gonna stick away from that though. I'm kind of gonna give up on that. The first 16, I want to keep on that, and I'll see if I can go back and fix them up at all. Um, but as far as like multiplayer, four-player console thing, I'm not gonna get too worried about it. It's frustrating in a bit because like I play with friends a lot, so I want to be able to play with them. But it's very hard to. There's a lot more work involved to make that happen. So it's kind of that deciding what you want to invest in. Yeah, it's a tough. It's not like I just couldn't do it with this one. There's going to be too much geometry. I feel. I don't know if I could get it down to the the 800, 900 triangles you need realistically. You can go up to like 1,000, 1,200, but then you're in Donkey Kong Parkway territory, and that one runs like crap. So that's what I'm trying to avoid is having to do that for everything. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Everybody who's playing these is playing on emulators. I love to play with friends, and we would plug it into an N64 and play it. But I haven't done that mainly because of the virus and all. But yeah, it's a lot more work and it's a lot stressful. Kind of tailoring things to that too when you're designing everything, trying to keep those elements in mind. So it's a juggling act, and I just think that this one I definitely won't be able to do. So I'm not going to worry about it as much as I have. Not saying that like this one that we're watching right now that'll work fine. Ice Cave has got to work fine. Drew up another one that I'm purposefully doing with that in mind. So there will be ones that I can do to run great on console, and then there will be other ones like this where that won't. That's fine. At this point, though, I am probably going to start wrapping things up. Yeah, it's that juggling thing. Like, it's cool because you have to like think about view lines, and it's if I had this and I did it more creatively, and I didn't want it to be so open, I would knock out. Where am I? I would knock out this area. So you would go up, then take a left, then take a right, then go into the tunnel, then come up top, then come back down, and then you'd be able to keep the amount of geometry in check because you're never looking at it all at once. So if you really balance it right, yeah, that's the trouble with the textured polygons is the cutback we're figuring out. Loading textures, and there might be some optimizations in the future, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Is there can be a different set that's a bit less tuned for console, so to speak. Those first 16 I made can definitely run on console with the right improvements and tweaks and adjustments. And then yeah, there will be different sets that won't be so geared towards that. Yeah, the console definitely has some drawbacks as far as performance. That you get them a lot more out of an emulator, of course, run with a crazy GPU and everything. But I digress. Like I was saying, I'm going to wrap things up here for now. I'll probably do another stream tomorrow morning or mid-afternoon, not sure which, but probably do another one tomorrow. Until then, as always, if you guys aren't already, I know you're in the Discord and you just be in there. Post updates and things that's going on, things of that nature. And then again tomorrow, sometime early in the morning, probably sometime before noon, I'll start a stream and pick back up on this. We'll continue this level up. So for now, we're going to take a pause, and I'll save. I guess we'll call this Cityscape. So yeah. Here's our our starting progress, so to speak. I might need to make these tunnels a lot smaller, Jesus. I never even realized they're taller than the buildings are. So we'll get back to that. And yeah, until... Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing now, hold on. Yeah, I'm describing it, you can't even see it. Yeah, those tunnels are huge. Here's one of the buildings next to them. Whoops. So yeah, maybe we'll have to go back and rescale some of that. But anyway, yeah, until next time, I'll see you guys around, and as always, you guys take care.